Myself Kamal Bapla, and I'm an author of Amazon bestseller book Meeting Yourself. This book is about self-discovery. Like I believe that we know everyone, we know people around us, but we don't know ourselves well because we are so involved with everyone that we do not sit with ourselves, we do not ask questions to ourselves. So this is the book that I have written from my own personal experiences because there was a time in my life when I had everything to live a comfortable life. Still I was feeling that there is a lack. I was feeling empty. And from there, I started my journey of self-discovery to asking myself why I am feeling in that way, why I am here, what I want to do with my life. And from there, I started to know myself, like what are my strengths and where I feel happy, what makes me happy. And in that journey, I uncovered my passion. And from there, I started to live the way I wanted to live always. I believe passion is not something that you know from the beginning. It is always available to you, but you must act upon different things to uncover where you feel in the flow. Because it's only you know how you feel in the flow, what is effortless for you. So during this process, I discovered my passion is to talk. Once I was conducting a small talk with the students from the LaSalle, and after talking to them, they were a group of like 5 or 6 students, I think. And after talking to them, when I went to washroom, I was crying. And there I realized that is I am, that is I want to do for my whole life. And from there I never looked back. It is a feeling and only we know when we feel. So for me, it is like when I feel like I am fully immersed in the process. I feel like this is me. And when I connect with people, when I talk to them, engage with them, it gives me a feeling of like I'm becoming someone, I'm becoming better. And this is my gift, then this is my talent that God wants me to use. So I feel in that way. I came here in Philippines in 2008.
2008.
So it's almost 13 years. When I go to some places, most of the people ask me, what do you like the most, India or Philippines? That is the question most people ask me. My answer is, what is most important to you, your hand or feet? Both. We cannot compare. In the same way, I cannot compare Philippines with India or India with Philippines. Both are important to me. One is my motherland, and Philippines is the land where I gained confidence and everything. So my family is here, my daughter, my husband, my whole family is here, and my parents are there in India. So both countries have their own importance and role in my life. I always have many ideas in my mind. So I love to share my ideas. So I was planning to conduct a workshop last year in in March, when government declared lockdown. So I have to cancel my workshop. But that was my dream, that I was not able to sleep. I was still thinking about it. I really wanted to do it. So during lockdown, what I did, I talked to some women from India, from my friends from the other countries, and they joined me via Zoom. And I started to deliver my talks on Zoom. And for that, I must prepare some topics that I experienced in my own life. And from there, I was thinking, what should be the title so that women would come to my talk. And there I got an idea that was in my language, Chal Apne Apnu Miliye. That is in Indian language. That is the title I used for my workshops. And when the idea of the book came, I translated that title into English because it means same. So while conducting those workshops, I realized I have a lot that I can share with people, and there are many people who need it. There are many people who are in need of that kind of information to change their life, to believe in themselves. And there I started to think about writing a book. First thing, I believe you must clear your mind, because our mind, which was very fertile when we were born, but during the process of growing up, there is lot of weed, self-doubt, fears, it has grown up. So self-discovery started from the process where you started to unlearn. Before learning, you must unlearn to leave the things that you have learned. So that is the process. From there you start. You start to say yourself, I don't know. These are the most powerful words that open the door for discovery when we say I don't know, because only when we try to know. So start from there. Unlearning, yes.
Unlearning all the bad things that you
Yeah.
when you started to
All the self-doubt, yeah, all your question, all the self-talk, negative self-talk that you are saying to yourself, that are the things first we unlearn. Only then we learn something new.
So unlearning is the first step.
Unlearning is the first step. Like a full of cup. If the cup is already full, how could you make?
You reformat it.
Yeah. So first you must empty that cup. That is our mind. My first experience where I started to discover about myself was my depression phase. I told you that I was feeling empty, and that feelings of emptiness led me into depression. Even I had everything, still I was feeling it's not me, I'm not living. And from that depression, I started to believe that every problem brings its own solution. Every problem is an opportunity, because that depression, which was problem for me, it became an opportunity for me when I started to look in another way, more positive way. Because when there is a problem, it always tell you that you must change. So from my depression, I learned that I must change. So that is the one experience that changed my life. There was another incident that really made me to ask myself, what is the purpose of my life? Why I am here? My niece, she was 16-year-old, and she was also in depression, and she took her own life. And that actually broken me. For many months, I was thinking, why? From there, I realized that death is very near. Like, I realized it. Like, your life is very short. It could end any time. So living it unconsciously is not the way. So from there, I started to think about my life, not taking it too seriously, just making it fun, because I realized it is not forever. Because I believe that when we see other people, we think, oh, when somebody dies in our in families, we always think like, that is the person who died. I am here for forever. Even we say that life is very fragile, we can go any time, still we don't believe it. So that incident made me believe this is truth. We can go anytime. So we should live the life. From there, I started to live my life, and that helped me, that thinking helped me to get out of that grave. So that was the second experience. And third experience, that I believed dreams are possible. In my childhood, I had many dreams, but I told you that during the process of growing up, I stopped believing in myself and believing in my dreams. I thought the people who achieve their dreams, they are different, they are the chosen one, and I am not the one of them. I cannot do it. I was thinking in that way. From my depression phase, when I started to change and I started to reading books, then I achieved the goal. I joined an insurance industry. There I took a very big target for me, and I achieved it. And achieving that made me believe that I can do anything. So these are the 3 experiences that really played a very important role in changing my perception about life. My husband, I don't have words actually. I heard somewhere that if you find a friend and a life partner in the one person, you are more than blessed, and I consider myself more than blessed. Because my husband is not only my life partner, he is my best friend. He is the person who always believed in me. Actually, he pushed me. He pushed me to do the things that I really wanted to do, and he always supported me, always believe in me, and always encourage me to do what I really want to do. I consider myself more than blessed in my married life. Meeting Yourself is my first publication, and it is for all the people who are looking to achieve their dreams, who want to achieve their dream, that they have some dreams while they were young, but while growing up they started to doubt their own abilities and started to live the way everyone around them taught them to live, not the way they want to live. So this is the book that will give you a light, that will give you a hope, like how you can dream, how can you achieve your dreams, how can you become the best version of yourself. So I invite you to start your journey of self-discovery for becoming the best version of yourself with this publication, Meeting Yourself. It is available on Amazon in the form of ebook and also a print book, and you can also order it with us. I have my Facebook page where you can message me, and you can also email me. There is an address on my Facebook page where you can approach us to get the copy of this book.